And now first big story casualty. And we have some serious storyline casualties.
I'm sorry, Delita. Ah! What was that? The powder! Delita! We must away! I had lived my life the only way that I had known. But when the pillars of that life came crashing down, I did not stand and watch them fall. I turned and walked away.
Wow. Game giving us a save here. More story to come, I assume. What's this, Ramza? Do you know him? He carries the princess with him. They'll not be able to travel far. You mean to give chase? What else? I will not return to the crown in shame. Well, you'll have no help from us. Our agreement said naught of this. I would not accept your help if you offered it. A true knight is all too eager to set right what is let go amiss. The Lion's Guard will serve the king's justice. Lavian, Alicia, we leave at once. Elder Simon, you're unharmed? The princess. What of the princess? She is taken. I am sorry, but you may put your fears to rest. We go to rescue her. No, milady. You mustn't. You would only throw your own life away. Your worry will find no purchase with me. A knight is oath-bound to render aid. I want to go with you. I'll be no trouble to you. I swear it. Nonsense, Ramza. This is no concern of ours. I must go. I must know if it's truly him. The boy, eh? Well, there it is. Gods know where this path leads us. Finally made it to chapter 2, let's go. The manipulative and the subservient. So I would say, like, it's very long, but I would say that's kind of almost the prologue there, complete. And we have a lad. Allow lad to join your party? Sure, why don't I refuse? Okay. Wait. Okay, level 8. Sure. So each chapter has a different set. Do I still get to keep my, like, usual squad? This is going to be interesting. Maybe some of these are better than the ones I already have, and I might change them around. We'll just have to see. Damn. Okay, so does that mean that there's basically been a time skip here? And my war funds are 17,000. Nice. And then we have the city of Dorter. So let's have a look at the party roster now. Right, yes, okay. Oh, damn. Holy Knight. Gafgarian. Oh, yes, we get to fight these guys. The Fell Knight and the Holy Knight. That's dope. Yes. So I guess I can decide if I want to swap any of these guys around at this stage. So I think I'll probably wrap up for today. It's been, I think, like maybe 3 hours or something I've been playing, and we've made some good progress. We're on to Chapter 2 now. And from here, I think maybe even before I actually hit the record button, I'll just have a look through some of this stuff and decide if I want to make any replacements. Like, I've been working on, let's say, Rebecca, but at this stage, if I've already got someone that's kind of better, then it might be worth just kind of sticking to it. So we'll see. I mean, do they mention which ones are guests? Yeah, they do. So these two are guests, and these guys are... Okay. So we could choose to not take any of them, but we'll just have to see how it goes. So I'll be back in the next sesh. But I mean, their HP is incredibly impressive, but it's probably because of them being level 8s more than anything else. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, my friends, welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions version. I am still a little bit unwell, as I'm sure you guys can hear. But hey, the show must go on, and I'm really enjoying this game, and I want to kind of get back to it. Like, I feel fine in terms of playing, but obviously it's just my voice that's a little bit affected, so apologies for that. But I will do my best with this session. I pushed through the last session, and it was fine, but today my voice is still a little bit, like, not there. Sometimes it opens up during the session, so maybe for like the first 10-15 minutes it's going to be worse, and then it will kind of clear up. But in any case, I want to continue the playthrough. I don't want to take like another bunch of days off just to wait for my voice to go back to like 100%. So let's continue, because it was a very interesting part of the game. We literally just made it to Chapter 2, and we finally had like the big rift and the fight against Argarth. We all went kind of our separate ways, and Ramza has ended up at the Orbonne Monastery, and we now have a bunch of new characters. Well, some of them we already know, like this legend, Gafgarian, and we've got Agrius with us as well. So these two, I think I'm just going to generally like keep. I've had a look at it before the session. I had a brief look at everybody to see what they're about. Now, I changed these to squires a little bit just to kind of get a better comparison point, because their HP seemed very high, but obviously that's the fact that they were knights. So basically, of the team I have so far, I'm kind of happy with Attila, Caesaria, Richard, like those three. Anytime there's a fight with just the 4 of us, so Ramza plus 3, I still want to, I think, just keep these 3. But sometimes we're asked to bring in a 4th character, like a 5th full party member. And I was trying to kind of train up Rebecca, but as you can see, she's kind of been behind the whole time. She has good like natural stats, her bravery obviously is really good. But I'm wondering, obviously, the only question for me is, should I swap Rebecca with one of these newcomers? So I was having a look. I think Lavian is the most interesting one, because it's a nice kind of balanced set of stats. And also, sign-wise, she is compatible with Ramza. So Leo's and I think it's Ares, they get on. So I was having a little look at the chart. Alicia, I think, is neutral, from what I can see from the chart. Yeah, I think she's neutral. And he is also neutral, I believe. So I think she's the only one with like a positive kind of connection with Ramza, so I feel like it might be a good choice. And having a look across Ares' stuff, I don't think any of the other kind of signs that I have are a clash with her specifically. So I'm wondering, should I just swap out Rebecca for Lavian instead? Now, there's pros and cons here. Obviously, the pros are obvious. She's level 8, and Rebecca's only level 4. But the cons are that I was looking at her abilities, and we kind of have to play the game of going back to this and then learning things like JP boost again. She's only got 38 JP as a squire, so I have to spend a bunch of time like fighting as a squire for her to even get JP boost. But obviously Rebecca, since I've kind of already been on the journey with her, in terms of her stuff, she's actually in a better position. She's got move +1, she's already got JP boost, so her levels are definitely lower, yes, but she has better base stats in terms of her bravery. And in terms of abilities, I've already kind of set her down the path I want a little bit more. So these guys, I mean, she is a level 3 knight, which is cool, but she's only learned this one, and she only has 121 JP points. Like, I kind of expected her to kind of already have more of this stuff learned, maybe like a couple more, or maybe like an automatic parry or something like that. So I'm not too sure. I feel like I might just, for now at least, just continue with the party that I have. I've got 2 really cool guest characters. I had a look at these guys' abilities and stuff, and they look super cool. And so I think for now at least, I'm not going to change anything up. We're just going to keep going and see how we do with the characters that we already have. So I might potentially just ignore these guys. We'll see how it goes. I might kind of get rid of these guys, I guess, at this stage, like this 4. They might be worth getting rid of. I forgot if we get anything back for them. I don't think we do, but we'll have to see. So let me have a look here. Yeah, he's had a bit of a change of look, like outfit and stuff, but in terms of everything else, it looks kind of the same. Yeah, so I want to stick in Monk just, I think, maybe a little bit longer and see what gets unlocked as a result. And then maybe honestly work on White Mage, be like a Monk White Mage kind of guy. And then basically I want to try and unlock, I was having a look at these 2. The Holy Knight and the Fell Knight. I mean, those are super cool. At this stage, again, because of Blind Run, I don't know how to unlock these. But hopefully I'll find out. I'd love for, I think, Ramza to either be a Fell Knight or a Holy Knight. I think that'd be super cool. This one's relatively obvious. I think you have to obviously put in some Knight work. Well, both of them are obvious. So I think maybe still, despite the fact that I haven't been enjoying Knight that much, I might use it as a means to an end in order to be able to get to potentially one of these 2. So let me see. What do I want to learn as a monk? What's left? I wonder if a level 4 gets him to another job. Okay, I think for now, either way, I'm going to move it along. There's going to be a little bit more story here, and then we'll kind of see where we're at and what the next battle is going to be. So let's head back to Dorter. Oh, straight into battle. Dang. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to stick to what I said. I'm going to go with this situation, and then we should hopefully have our guest guys, and we'll see how we do. Yeah, up until this point so far, Dorter has been the only place that's caused me some game overs. That Slums battle was definitely really tough. It was a big spike, and we might get another one here. A purse of 500 gil per head. 'Tis coin I lack, not wits. 2,000, or you can stick them yourself. Mayhap you forget the ease with which men are branded heretics. Threats, is it? 1,000 men. 700. I can offer no more. Done. Let it never be said that I was aught but a pious man. I pray your newfound piety lends not itself to mercy. They will be here soon, and I shudder to think of your fate should any of them survive. No sooner speak the devil's name than he doth appear. You've work to do. Best be about it. Okay. Some hired assassins. Gods be good. That's Sir Gafgarian. 700 a head for this? His reputation precedes him, I guess. An ambush. This day grows lovelier by the hour. If you'd not fight, the road home lies behind you. While I make no habit of charity, I could not well abandon so goodly a wench to rogues. Do not patronize me, sir. Here we go. I do love like their dialogues like before battle and sometimes during. So the objective is back to defeating everybody. These 2 knights are powerful indeed, so I'm hoping it'll be good. Nice, well dodged. Now, hold on a minute here. 42, nice Shadow Blade. Those abilities look super cool. Yeah, the fact that it heals them up as well is just really nice. So these guys are level 9, so we are slightly under leveled compared to them. And that's why I wanted to replace Rebecca. I felt like, yes, I've been kind of working her up, but also she's going to be increasingly kind of like the level gap is going to be so big, she's going to start to get one-hit KO'd, potentially. So that was my kind of fear. We'll have to see. So let me take a look at the battlefield here. Level 11, sheesh. Level 9, 9, 10, 10. Right, okay. So this guy is the highest level one. Let's see what we can do. No back shots. Okay, let's do... Wow, 60. $48. 40. Doesn't have the range. Oh, yeah, it doesn't have the range to hit that guy. Okay. So a lot of the time, just like the straight up normal attack already does really well. Nice. What's his timer? I have to decide now. Do that. Alright, the thief. What does she know? Wonder if it's worth just kind of hanging back a little bit and just taking this one out with a stone. Or we guarantee the hit by coming here first. I'm thinking I should have equipped some of the stuff that the other guys had. Honestly, I kind of forgot. The ones I left behind, but it's fine. Honestly, because the dot was blue on the overworld map thing, I was thinking it's a pure story thing. I didn't realize a battle would happen, so at least now we know. Because normally it's always red. Okay, let's try and finish this guy off. There we go. So I put myself in the line of fire literally here, but... see what we can do. Let's try and maybe shell. Ah, really? A 0.5, it doesn't have any verticality? That's a bit of a shame. I think things are going to really get serious once you start to see some revives happening. But I really thought I could get Ramsar with this as well. It's a bit of a shame. 82%. Tile. Right, let's see what you can do. Do you have the range? Yes, you do. Stop status as well. Excellent. I think the thing with these guys is there's no JP boost. Maybe for my guest characters it's not as worth doing the whole JP boost thing if they're not going to be around long enough to benefit from it as much. Alright, here we go. This is going to hurt. 49 HP, sheesh. Yeah, two mages at the same time, like targeting the same character. We're going to be in trouble here. But I think it's not casting the second one. Okay. I'm going to try and get as close to the action as I can here. Let's see what we can do. Again, like the middle bit, I can't... yeah, I guess I can go a little bit more vertical. Let's see how much damage we can do. 35. 44. I think he still has the flame rod, right? No, he doesn't. 44. Yeah, so elementally, those ones are no different. I think it's more against, like, monsters, I think, usually. 44. 35. Aim plus 4. Holy shit. Wow, someone's blasted a fire. We might get completely blasted out here. Might be a bit of a fast and furious fight, but I think we've got to... we just got to do this, I think, for now. So I think we might get blasted now. comes. Who are they going for? Yeah, 42 from a regular fire, and then Fire is going to come in and destroy us afterwards. This will have range too. Yeah. I mean, that's basically like almost 100 damage. We're not going to be able to live with that. Now, I think Gafgarian can use Phoenix Downs. Let's see if he chooses to use a Phoenix Down, or if he's going to, like, just go on the attack or something. Okay, not too bad. Right, let's see what he does here. Yeah, he's staying on the attack. He's going to... This move is so good. Definitely get those troublesome mages out of the way, I think. Damn. Woo. And then run away, of course. Right, let's kick some more ass with Ramza. One Punch Man. At it again. Nice. I mean, Monk is working well, man. Like, dude is strong. Alright, can I steal now? Let's try and do steal for the first time. Wait a minute. Because I saw the previous thing was steal helm. I think you have to teach her what to steal. Obviously, I'm just used to steal just being this general thing that you just go, you press steal, and then something gets stolen, whatever they have. But it works differently in this game. Fine. I think silence is not going to be that effective. 20 damage. What else we got? 12. I think I'll take the normal hit here. Yeah, these guys got some enough range. Judgment Blade has an AoE too. Holy crap, man, these moves are great. These are the moves I want. I haven't seen the stop come into effect, I think. Maybe the percentage chance is a little low. I don't know. What's she doing? She's charging again. Okay. Alright. I think here we're gonna, again, push forward for a win. Let's go here. 34. Again, like, not as much as this is a firer, man. It's like a level 2. Alright, we'll do one of those still. Nice. This one, I don't know if it's worth hanging out on the battlefield just a little more, just to try and get an ability. Nice. Good job, Gaff. That's what I was looking to do as well. Thank you, sir. I'm just trying to get into the action. What a gangster. Alright, so now 24, 25. Which one's the higher level? Level 10. Okay. So let me try and use my little martial art thing here. 72%. 90%. Fine, let's just take 58. Yeah, they're both the same. Let's just try and do this. A bit more of a guaranteed KO here. Okay. And I think I will wait. So for her at least, she can't steal anything yet. I gotta bear that in mind. So we'll bring her back. She is an archer though, so she's gonna get targeted regardless. So we have to be careful. We'll have her use a stone on Gafgarian. He's got so much HP that he's kind of a good target for this kind of stuff to keep getting some JP. Okay, so now we can do a Cura. 48 HP, 57, we'll take that. Now we'll wait. At least one of the characters we should be able to get something from. So at this stage we're stalling to see if we can try and pick up like some crystals / chests. But these guys are going to finish them off. That's something we can't really do here. Yeah, that's something I keep forgetting. Like, those guys are kind of too good in that sense. We cannot linger. We must find Lady Avelia. And how shall we do that? Call out her name and hope she comes running? Her captors have but one place to go. The impenetrable walls of Fort Besselat. Then we must lose no time. Yeah, at least for Gafgarin, I kind of want at least one person to have a bit more of a kind of a, I don't know, like less fancy kind of voice and pronunciation. Everyone is so well spoken in the game. Other than like the literal, even like the most of the thug type people are quite well spoken in the game. Picked up, okay. Oh, nice. Got a Phoenix Down back, that's cool. But yeah, with the guest characters, I say it's very hard to not have them just continue on and wipe everyone out. Ooh. Okay, another set of stuff here. So I think what I got to do is, I've got 25,000. I didn't think I'd have this much money at this stage. So I want to kind of go back to an outfitter and have a look at things again. So I think for now I'm going to stick to my guns, and I'm going to not take any of the new recruits. Again, maybe a bad idea, but that's how I'm going to play it. So then we've got this lad over here, which I forgot. Equipment. Move. But yeah, those knight abilities are badass, man. Well, the Fell Knight and the Holy Knight, they're insane. And the item actually helped as well, that was cool. So looking good. I mean, I'm increasingly enjoying myself. Like the more like the battle stuff is starting to come a little bit more naturally to me as I play. No doubt there's elements that I'm probably missing and not understanding or forgetting, all of that business, but just like on a pure like personal level, I'm definitely feeling like I'm enjoying it. Now, what was the deal with... I think Brawler was the one that I potentially wanted. I mean, this feels like it kind of helps me to hit like a monk, even when I'm not a monk. So maybe I'll stick around until I have this. What's my current move of that type? Ah, but it's JP Boost. JP Boost is just too good, man. I can't replace JP Boost. Let me save first. Let's not get too excited. After every fight, we should be saving. I think I'm going to push Knight to level 4. And I still haven't really learned any proper abilities for it yet. At least I can get some nicer equipment as well. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's already optimized. Okay, abilities. I probably want to stick to martial arts still here, honestly. I think counter-tackle's still better. What do I have? I basically have nothing. Yeah, I shouldn't have learned equip... Well, I guess. But you can do that regardless of job. Yeah. Maybe serves me well later on. But for now, at least, I got nothing. So I'm going to experiment around a little bit. Just stick around in Knight for a little while. See how we do. I mean, he does go up to 122 HP, which is really nice. I mean, you're seeing I'm starting to get hit by like 50s. In terms of normal like spells and stuff, so got to be very careful. Yeah, let's have a look at this. This is what I didn't catch properly. Yes, so now I remember from the last session, but in between sessions I kind of forgot that was a thing. So let's learn some abilities. Not job. Abilities, learn. We do have a nice 250 here, so we can definitely learn a few. Deliver slain monsters' remains to a poacher's den. Ooh. Steel heart. Charm. Steeled experience. What? That's dope, no? Oh man. There's so many good things here. Receive gil equal to amount of damage. I don't need gil right now, I'm good. I don't know how good this one is. I feel like I need to experiment with it because... But then again, like at the moment at least, we're doing a lot of, I think, normal encounters, but we might get to use Poach immediately. We're trying to go back to the shops, so we might have an encounter along the way. So screw it, I need to know how this works. Like, maybe this Poacher's Den, we don't unlock it for a little while, so it might be premature to do it. Steel experience just seems so cool as well, though. It's like, I don't want Steel Gill, as you've seen, like, my Gill's quite good, and if I really need to, I can just fight again in, like, the green random encounter bits to make more money. So I don't think the Gill side of it's that important for now. I obviously want, basically, these. But obviously, again, this replaces JP Boost. Now, anything here, I have to compare it to JP Boost. Maybe, like, for those random encounters, if this is a really useful thing, then for those fights, I don't use JP Boost. It's not the end of the world to not have it. I think I've got to know how this works. Because, I mean, we haven't met anyone... Like, is it one of these things you probably have to meet this Poacher first? And then afterwards you unlock this? Because, like, what would be the point otherwise? If there's no den to visit. I think for now, let's steal experience. She already has JP boost anyway. And then the next one I'll probably go for Poach. But Thief is looking mighty interesting at the moment. I'm liking what I'm seeing.